Driving entertainment on Dave, sponsored by MotorEasy.com, extended car warranties.
Keep up with the shows you love with Virgin Media, the UK's fastest major broadband provider. Get more TV than you can shake your remote at, including Sky On Demand, Fox,
Oh, for fuck's sake, you...
access to Prime Video when you subscribe. And right now, all our TV and broadband bundles come with free setup. Visit virginmedia.com.
Busted boiler on a freezing day. Typical. Especially now we're spending more time at home. So before that happens, replace it with a new one. You'll get interest-free credit for 2 years and £150 off, or £350 off if you're an existing British Gas Homegate customer. And of course, we'll follow social distancing guidelines. Hurry. Offer ends 30th of November. Such British Gas boiler. British Gas. British Soul.
It's for her. It's for him. It's for them. If you aren't around. Life insurance from Legal & General starts from just £6 a month. It can help support your loved ones financially if the worst happens to you. You also receive a £100 gift card after you take out cover. Life insurance. It's for them. Get your quote today.
At 6 years old, Jordanos had to collect water for her family. Children like Jordanos have to spend hours doing this every day. Unless something changes, they'll do it for the rest of their lives. Jordanos collected water which contained parasites, germs, and animal waste. And today, like every day, more than 800 children will die from dirty water, poor sanitation and hygiene. It's a deadly lottery. There is one thing you can do that will change everything for girls like Jordanos. Give them clean water. By simply calling or texting WaterAid now and giving £2 a month. It'll give children the time and energy to go to school and the chance to earn a living, to be healthy.
I'm not there!
Rather than just survive. WaterAid has projects planned to bring clean water to hundreds of thousands of people this year and has a mission to end the water crisis permanently and globally within a generation. A promise of £2 a month from you now is all it takes to help make this happen. Do the one thing. Text WaterAid to 70001 or call 0800 088 7787.
You can check your eligibility for an Apple credit card without affecting your credit score. We say yes to over 4,000 people every week, even when other lenders may have said no. And we could say yes to you too. That's because at Apple, we know you're more than your credit score. If you're ready to build better credit, why not start today? Check your eligibility at applecard.co.uk. Representative 37.9% APR variable.
Heard about GoDaddy websites plus marketing? Build a website for your business and get found online. GoDaddy.
You ping pong. You get an alert. Uswitch customers have their energy usage saved. So when it's time to switch again, you can do it in as little as 1 minute. What you do while you switch, well, it's up to you.
Visit uswitch.com now to switch energy in as little as 1 click.
I'm Alan Partridge, and it's time for this time.
We've got a great montage.
It's ours, right?
This time with Alan Partridge. All episodes available on demand.
Big Zoo is fueling the nation's funniest people with some dishes as unique as they are.
Ooh, that is floral.
Get chilies on there. I like meats.
Rather crazy or a genius block.
Cheers, mate.
Do they tax people on profits from food?
Big Zoo's Big Eats. Today at 6.
MotorEasy.com
So you can apologise in person.
Put it away. There's just no possibility of us mentioning Mexico this week. We mentioned it maybe twice. I think we've got away with it. No, come on, you listen, you're back on the BBC.
I'm back on the BBC. Who thought that would happen? Certainly not me. I had 20 quid on it.
Are you a bit nervous?
No. Why?
No, back on the B.
Oh, I thought you were going to come out to me or something there.
Because at least you've chosen to come back on a show that never gets itself into trouble.
Exactly. And I'm a safe booking for you, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Now, listen. Now, people buy cars for different reasons. I buy them because they're loud. James May buys them because they're brown. It strikes me, looking at what you have, that you buy them because they're stupid.
Well, you might say stupid. One man's stupid is another man's cute and fun.
Pink Ford Thunderbird.
Yes, I've got the pink Ford Thunderbird.
But it's quite stupid.
No, it's a pretty car. I don't like driving around and seeing all cars look the same. I like Hammond. What's happened to Hammond recently, by the way? He's got very flamboyant. He looks like, imagine if you asked a very girly girl to decorate a scarecrow. That's what Hammond looks like.
Somebody's bought him an Adam and the Ants
He's
video.
wearing a necklace.
All the stand and deliver.
Do you think he's on his gap year or something? I mean, at least May, you know he's going to be dull before you see it.
No, that's like Jonathan Ross. He's much too flamboyant.
Yeah, you like the girl. So, but listen,
Change the subject. Pink Thunderbird.
I like if it's not raining.
I've got a Messerschmitt and a bubble car. Is that two?
The Tiger Messerschmitt is the one which has got the seat behind each other.
Yeah.
And it's like a two-stroke engine, I think. And it's really weird because if you want to go in reverse, the way you use go in reverse is you press the key in when you do the ignition. I think the solenoid drops at the back. And so you can go in fourth gear in reverse.
You can.
You can go to like 50 miles an hour in reverse in something which is like a kind of
wheel,
like a lunchbox.
When you've got kids, you know, family and all that, there's nothing in that list where you say, come on, kids, I'll take you to school in there.
No, the one we use for the family is the car we've had. And we've had any number of kind of scrapes in it. The dogs have been sick in it. People have got drinks everywhere. I think my wife did a wee once on a long drive. You know what's a brilliant idea? We should get together and get some business, go see the Dragons. If you had a car seat that you could have one where, when you're on a little panel opens up underneath the car, like on a plane. You don't like it.
To get through the interview part of the interview quite well without too much.
That's all right, that's positive. That's all encompassing, that's multicultural.
You do have a problem, right? So is it Jonathan Ross, ITV? So we get on now, of course, to your lab.
Yes.
Now, the last time you were here, you got lost.
No, I didn't get lost.
You stopped at the Hammerhead and went like this.
Because I couldn't, because there was no one there to give directions, and the track had disappeared under a large, let's call it a lake, shall we? It was a very rainy day, a lake had appeared, and I apparently went over the line, but I think because you're clearly threatened by me, the alpha male, you took time off me for that reason.
You've got that arthritis in your finger.
No. This is a story tragic from my youth. I chopped the top of my finger off when I was 2 because my mum had gone out to borrow food from I crawled to the bin and got a can of beans out and then sliced my finger.
I did mine skiing in St. Moritz. Into the first corner. Well, it's not very fast, but sometimes.
Ooh, do the turning nice and breaking now, baby. Third up.
Here we go.
You've slowed that footage down.
This is looks very slow through here.
That's a good corner. That's good corner.
That's where you got lost last time. You've done well. You've managed to get out of it.
Come on. I think here I was trying to go to third and I went into fifth.
Showboating.
Fourth. I've got the wrong gear.
Fourth sounds about right. That.
And Mr. Tyres. Well,
What's the line?
That's my best one. It's harder than it looks. Better beating my last time. Because I was low last time. Thank you.
You were really low.
A terrible crushing injustice.
57 seconds, which would have put you about here.
Yeah.
But there was a lot slower. 1 minute 57. This time you did it. 49 dead.
Yes!
And that is a
That's pretty good. Yeah, thank you.
and you were in the works.
That's good. I'm pleased with that. That's pretty good.
You have improved massively. You're still quite slow.
I did better though, didn't I?
You did better, but the thing is, we also have another little bit of footage.
Uh-oh.
Just to demonstrate that, Jonathan, you're not really a car man.
Well, listen, no. I know how to drive.
No, I don't think you do. Nor does it seems, do you know how to get out of a car?
Oh, no, this is too impossible to get out of.
Would you like to
I wonder why they made me pull over there to climb out.
He's out!
Yes. It's hard to get out of a car like that and you put things in the way.
See no. This show won't be ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Ross!
Thank you. Great fun. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's very kind. Back to the main story. We've had a letter from a leading light in the Albanian. Which, for complicated reasons, would not stop. Never go on a trip with two old men who keep getting all teary-eyed about the Cold War. Yeah, never go on a trip anywhere with someone who believes the whole world should be like Birmingham. Market day, obviously, it's nice. Turkey, wheelbarrow, shovel handles, and lettuce. These little tiny patches of land, each with a little tiny house on it, and people farming it, is that to do with communism?
He is the stupidest man in the world.
I assume it is.
I want to go and play on a Cold War airfield.
Oh. This is pure Mercedes territory we're in now, because the S-Class might have the smallest engine of the three, a mere 6 litres, but that twin-turbocharged V12 belts out 604 brake horsepower and 730. Alan is right, the Mercedes ought to monster it, but the Rolls-Royce does have 563 bhp and it has 8 gears, where the Mercedes...
That's hanging weird.
Be invaded by a country that wants it some.
With the drag race done, I thought we should move on. But I'd forgotten I was on tour with Brezhnev and Khrushchev.
James, you are in for a surprise.
Oh, bloody hell! Oh, God!
Oh, God. Those are MiG-15s.
This is astonishing.
That's a 90. Look at that.
I mean, there's a lot of MiGs here. Really, a lot of MiGs. The drag race. That's a place to let an engine cool.
Oh,
So these are MiG-15?
let me talk you through some of the features. Sides, the lumbar overall, the lumbar cushioning, the shoulders. Then I access the massage menu because I have a choice: slow and gentle, slow and vigorous, fast and gentle, or fast and vigorous.
Oh, it's got the ejector seat handles are where your right shin is. This is just, honestly, I've never been anywhere. Albania, it's like a museum.
It is. Opening the boot can be done with the fob or can be done remotely from within the car. But you don't want to just open it because how far do you want the boot lid to open? I can set it here to open this much or a little bit wider, assuming there's room, obviously.
Back in the scrapyard, James.
The 17 is interesting because it points to a lot of nascent development. TU-15, it's a two-seater version of the MiG-15 from the Korean War. The Chinese started making copy-engineered MiG-15s.
But the flaps still work.
Driving entertainment on Dave, sponsored by MotorEasy.com, extended car warranties.
It's cold. With the Hive Smart Thermostat, you could save on your energy bills. It works seamlessly with your so you can control your home completely hands-free. Outsmart it with Hive. Just order from hivehome.com and get a free Amazon Echo Dot.
Age 2 or 3, protect them and others with a free flu vaccine. It's just a quick nasal spray.
You need BT Complete Wi-Fi. And right now, you can save over just $33.99 a month. Reliable Wi-Fi in every room or money. BT Complete Wi-Fi. Call or visit bt.com to join today.
Monthly payments make it an affordable way to leave some money when you die, as a gift. So
I knew it was getting value for the money.
Royal London have a 5-star rating. No wonder more people than ever are choosing them to protect their families.
And last year they carried out on every over 50s claim. And even better, they pay out quickly.
Look at Royal London right now.
Your affordable monthly payments are guaranteed to never go up. If you're 50 to 80, you're guaranteed to be accepted with no medical questions. And Royal London have been looking after families for over 150 years. Our over 50 life insurance is always great value, but if you buy before the 30th of October, our new price drop means you now get even more for your money. So don't miss out. Visit royallondon.com/gift. And if you pay £7 a month or more, get a £100 refund.
So was eHarmony everything you hoped for? Every 14 minutes, someone finds love on eHarmony. Dream phone? A big
That was all of it that time.
Zero upfront costs on any phone. Even that shiny new one everyone's talking about. Search Virgin Mobile.
Your data is valuable. It can be connected, sold or stolen. Take the first step towards online privacy. Get NordVPN.
This is Go Henry. It's a car from It reminds them to do their chores and get paid.
Life has felt more and more like a movie plot. So many twists and turns, who knows what's going to happen next? But it's nice at least to save a bit of money. With Direct Line's mileage money back, if you end up driving less than expected, you get money back from your premium. Solving your problems if you're driving, saving money if you're not. So whatever happens next, we're on it. You won't find some price comparison sites, so come direct for car insurance. We're on it. Direct Line.
Photographs. You could call together time, to the good times, the no one does it like buzz times, to the story. Now with delivery from 48 hours.
This isn't prophecy, this is human nature.
Let's stay away from your candle.
New original drama, Evil, Monday at 9 on
After James's interesting lecture, I turned my attention back to the Morsan. New Bentley is going to catch on with Bentley's traditional customer base. Eric Toner, Jordan, Peter Andre, John.
Oh no, I turned it into a cross.
But would it be perfect for a leading light in
Oh dear, what have I done? I turned it into a cross.
So that night, James and I dreamed up one more test, and then in the bar, we explained it to Hammond.
What do you mean we're going to rob a bank?
It's a great the ones that get away from the police and onto the ferry and back to Corfu are good cars. If you're caught by the police and you spend the next 40 years in
You
jail...
get the wrong car and you know what to blame. The Bentley might suddenly come good.
No way. The next morning, we found a bank full of money. Look normal. Yep. Take a look. There we are. Completely normal.
Right, rolls it is. Seatbelt safety. You utter. What a pair of utter cars.
Surrender. I want surrender.
Oh, little crossing, not ideal. Take your time, chum, why not? I would.
Surrender. Surrender. This way. That's the first time ever in history someone escaping from the bank very fast directions. Right. Police, police. keeps dropping down. How do women wear tights?
Oh, squeezing, squeezing. They're getting closer.
Eventually, the road began to open out.
Right, go, 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 go. Everything you've got, old roller, come on.
Annoyingly, on the damp switchback road, Albania's 5-0 could keep up.
It rolls a bit more than the man. God, there's loads of escaping in bed. I might fall out.
It's got the power, but then you get to a corner, and this is a biggie. See, front's gone. Any curve, any dampness, and you... Whoa. The road soon straightened out, which meant Hammond and I It is genuinely jaw-dropping, this stuff. It feels so fast!
Think I just got air in a Rolls Royce. Think I did.
For James, though, things weren't going so well.
They're gaining. No! Catastrophic catastrophe.
Up front, Richard and I had left the Rozzers far behind.
The ferry is near now. Good car, this. Not as good as my Merc, but a good car nonetheless.
This is the getaway car of the century. If you are a leading light in the Albanian mafia, look no further. Eventually, we made it to the ferry terminal and could...
Wait for James. See you, James. It probably didn't hurt much.
No, it didn't. So James May's dead.
Anyway.
We must now choose which of the cars is best.
Yes, I suppose we must. I know that the late James May preferred the Rolls Royce, he made that very clear. If you were a leading light of the Albanian mafia, which car would you have?
Either of them.
Yes, okay, which do you prefer?
I wanted to say the Rolls Royce. But the problem is, if you have one of these, one day you will feel like a second one, and the last side will slide Simon Cowell in his bigger Phantom, and he'll go.
I know what you mean. Because, be honest, you would only buy the Ghost because you couldn't afford the Phantom.
I know, I didn't think I'm not going to say that.
it's time for another of our great shows.
Taskmaster episodes free and on demand in UK TV Play.
This is Taskmaster.
And you can pause anytime. Pick up where you left off and watch your favourite moment again and again.
Brilliant. That's a completely pointless activity.
Watch an entire 9 series on your TV, laptop, or mobile.
Thanks for your help, Alex. Thanks for letting me help, Craig.
The BAFTA award-winning series Taskmaster, free and on demand. Just search UK TV Play.
Driving entertainment on Dave. Sponsored by MotorEasy.com Gap Insurance.
Specifically when they give us unbelievably hard tasks to do to see which one of us got the best deal.
Yeah. This week, for a Top Gear special, they came up with a real humdinger. They gave each of us 1,500 quid and told us to go to Africa and buy it.
Yeah, there were just 2 conditions. It mustn't be 4-wheel drive, and it mustn't be built in any way to go off-road.
The meeting point was the border post between Zimbabwe and Botswana. And, for once, I was the first to arrive.
Now, as you'd expect, I've done this properly. What I've got is a 1985 Mercedes-Benz 230E, a car that Africa absolutely adores because it's comfortable, it's rugged, it's dependable, and frankly, if the other two have brought anything other than one of these along, they're idiots.
The first idiot arrived.
You open the door because the handle's broken.
It is a Lancia Beta.
Coupe, 1981. The only Lancia of any sort in the whole of Botswana. It's done 29,000 miles.
What owner is it?
The little old lady. And boy, had she ranged it.
Yeah, that's normal, isn't it? That fizzing.
That's, yeah.
What's the piece of cardboard for? Is that for mopping up moisture?
No, that's because the battery...
Oh, it shorts on the bonnet?
Shorts on the bonnet.
Right. You've done well. So now what? Do you want to lift?
We left the Lancia to cool down because Hammond was arriving.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Could it be a Moscovich? You Opal. It's a pen on the front. It says Cadet.
Yeah!
What the hell have you done, man?
It's an Opel Kadett from 1963.
So that's the same age as...
It was £1,200. I had much change with which to buy many beans. How much more simple can you get? It's got 2 million pounds. It's been here for 44 years.
I love the Speedo.
I do like a horizontal speed. I really do. It's shiny. Do you know about the power?
Yes, I do.
40.
40.
40. I was 48, but I wouldn't know anything until now.
You've both been idiots.
Why is mine stupid?
Because, well...
Lancia, you have been a bit thin.
With the cars at the start line, it was time for our challenge. people of Surrey think they need four-wheel drive cars because they live up a lane which sometimes has leaves on it. You will now attempt to prove them wrong by driving your two-wheel drive cars from here on Botswana's eastern border with Zimbabwe, it's there, 1,000 miles to its western border with Namibia. That's right across the spine of Africa. We hadn't even started, and the Lancia was playing up. James chose not to wait. He may be mechanically confident, but he has just turned Zimbabwe, which is where I should point out the BBC is not allowed. Sorry, I'm going now. The Lancia weaves into life and animates stopping pursuit.
Which was rubbish. And of course, indirectly, the Vauxhall Astra. What a lot of reasonably average cars owe themselves to this.
I don't know if you know, but Africa is really quite large. And when you're out in a very remote part, you need a car with a piece of string. What you have to remember
Well, Lancias, the Stratos, the open Lancia know how to make a rally car. Unfortunately, the coupe was not obviously the gearbox. In fact, we all had problems.
everything works. Which controls the block.
I've got out the windows open because
And that mirror over there, which is actually slightly
All of the dials.
the brakes are terrible because they only work on that wheel. They work very well on that wheel, but only on that wheel.
and that instrument's a bit wobbly. Apart from that, everything that's actually important to the car works perfectly. Apart from the handbrake. Like this as we go along.
I should call it Oliver. Thought we'd ever name a car. What's up, I wish I hadn't said that.
It's now 10:05 in the morning and it's starting to get quite hot. I've got an idea. Oh yeah, that's better.
I don't know what that is. Oh! Oliver, you got a cold. Listen.
We were having fun, but then we discovered we had a bill of it.
Why have you got a pen?
You tick them off when you've seen them. Hornbill, southern yellow-billed.
Have a good look at your car. Don't knock Oliver. Don't knock my car. That's a fine. He's a fine. Oliver's a friend of mine, and I thought you were talking about him.
Oh, this is bad.
I can see from here just how hard the suspension on Jeremy's Lancia is having to work. It's just a blur.
Come on, Oliver, please.
The later you book a lift in the Mercedes, the more expensive it gets. It's a bit like an airline.
God. Oh. I'm broken. Engine isn't working. It's cut out.
Oh dear.
He's done literally 1 kilometre of this.
I know what's wrong with it.
Bonnet won't open.
Yeah, it's the vomit catch. It's
Shut
fast.
up!
Hammond was tetchy because he knew the price of failure. Anyone whose car broke down would have to complete the journey in a Beetle. It is collectively our least favourite car in the world.
Checkatrade is the UK's #1 website for finding great people. That'll help you get your home and garden in shape. Checkatrade, the UK's #1.
How makes space to protect my land?
Hands.
Face. Space.
Vagina.
Use your hands to protect my colleagues.
And where it's safe to protect strangers, I make space to protect you.
If you spend more time indoors, you need to be without your hand to help protect each other. So please, wash your hands, have a finish, and space.
Pension be pension confident. This is on a freezing day, typical, especially now we're spending more time at home. So before that happens, replace it with a new one. You'll get interest-free credit for 2 years and £150 off, or £350 off if you're an existing British Gas Home Care customer. And of course, we'll follow social distancing guidelines. Hurry. Offer ends 30th of November. Such British Gas Defiler. British Gas. British Soul.
Just £20 a month will get you 100 gig of data. With 6 months Disney Plus series. You get 100 gig for £20 SIM. Set your till SIM on that.
We all want to look after the pennies right now. It's easier when you can track what you spend with the NatWest app. Search NatWest app.
You ping pong. You get an alert. U-Switch customers have their energy usage saved. But when you try to switch drink, you can do it in as little as 1 click. What would you want to switch? It's up to you.
With the U-Switch app from now to switch energy in as little as 1 click.
Now at B&Q, get 3 for 2 on insulation. And 4 for 3 on tiles, laminate, and luxury vinyl clip flooring. That's big savings. You can do it. B&Q.
Get a giant Santa sack and stocking with free personalisation for £9.99. The bigger the sack, the bigger the toys. Right, kids? Visit studio.co.uk.
We do things a little differently here at the AA. Our cutting-edge technology means we can get you everything in around 30 minutes of arrival. And with our Tap and Track app, you can follow your AA mechanic all the way to your side. Plus, with unlimited callouts, we'll be there when you need us. Switch to a different kind of breakdown service for just £6 a month. Call 0800 29 44 999. That's 0800 29 44 999.
Keep up with the shows you love with Virgin Media, the UK's fastest major broadband provider. Get more TV than you can shake your remote at, including Sky On Demand, and more. Plus access to 500 new movies subscribed. And right now, all the TV and broadband bundles come with free subscription. Visit virginmedia.com.
I'm Alan Partridge, and it's time for this time. We've got a great montage of activities. Great TV. Paul McCartney's watching. Some do you push it? It's aha, there's no age.
This time with
Aha!
all episodes available on demand. Driving entertainment one day,
The good news was we'd successfully reached our campsite. Another challenge. Stretching before you is the mechanic alley. These are the biggest salt flats in the world. They're almost completely lifeless. And the world of fortune, no car has ever driven across them. A few hours of water creme brulee. Now, there's a primeval ooze covered with a thin layer of salty crust. If you have thin tyres, you will break through that crust, get stuck, and you will die. So it advises to fit fat tyres and remove as much weight as possible before setting off. Well, how hard can it be?
Don't say that! As we ploughed on, the little opal was going well. Oliver is just skipping. Boo! His car is born to do this.
Sadly, though, despite the weight shedding, my non-seer was not doing so well. Judging by the way the tyres are kind of digging in as I'm driving along, a little bit more to stick on out. Still, as you can see from the tyres' grooves, I was doing better than the north.
I'm looking at James's rear wheel and he is digging in a long way.
Really helpful. Well, there's always the beetle, James.
It's waiting for you. What are you going to do? It's sinking.
James, obviously we've done, how far's that, a mile? My non-seer waded in again.
Just a nudge. That's a crash.
There's a thing.
Unfortunately, because it was an automatic, it was useless. So we told Richard to try. But he didn't want to hurt Oliver. This was hopeless, so we had to rope in the camera crew.
3, 2, 1.
Because the ooze was so bad, we had to be even more drastic with the weight shedding. We toiled away for hours. Well, 2 of us did. And then finally, we were ready. Now this is right. Lancia Pizza Coupe Superleggera. This is excellent. Why don't all cars have one? This is just better. Mercifully, the ground eventually hardened and we made good progress. But then suddenly, the horizon was no longer flat.
Now this is interesting because we're now coming between what look like islands. And I suppose they are. This was a lake, so they would have been islands.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Where are we?
It's called Kubu Island. We're about a third of the way across.
And you've been stuck about 1,000 times.
That is smug.
A bareback trip. I've always wanted to see one of those.
Hammond, look at this.
Whoa!
It is just about the most astonishing place I've ever been.
Oh, I'm with you there.
As the sun set, we headed for the campsite. Day 2 on the salt pans, and we'd been told that today our problem would not be mud, but dust. That meant James and I had to rethink our wardrobe solutions. I've trimmed my koi with a bin liner. V-neck. The last time I wore one of these, I went to see the Clash. Frankly, I thought it was all a bit much. I mean, how bad could this dust be?
Christ, I can't even see Jez already.
Meanwhile, in my unmodified cadet,
I'm going to adjust my quarter line a bit. Just an inch. That's better.
them on.
Hello? James and I made it through the dust with our lives considerably shortened. I've got consumption and TB. I've got every single 1920s disease. And then Lord Smug piped up.
I had to close this. Through the air and just get fresh air through. It's nice.
You know what it's like when someone punches you really hard in the middle of the face? Then the surface got even worse. It was like we were descending through the seven circles of... was in a bad way. I'm gone.
Can you conk it out?
I've got no power, no drive.
Do you remember what the man said, Jeremy? Break down and you, what is it? Have a nice time? No, die.
Well, that's loose. That's hot. It is a good job they canted this engine over by 20 degrees, because that means it's more inaccessible than it would otherwise have been. Oh my God, look at this.
You know, not having him around.
Distributor cap. Poked around with the starter solenoid. There's been faults with all of them, but it still isn't going. I'm not sure which I favour most here. Certain death or that beetle. Come on. I honestly believe it's had it.
It's my car, the crap. No, it's tracking through, mate. He's worried about tracking, and look at it.
We knew that Jeremy would eventually catch us up, but what would he be driving?
Please let it be a beetle. Please let it be a beetle. Please let it be a beetle. I just wanted the beetle to pounce on you when you were straying behind. I'm gutted.
Can we just sandwich it then?
With our convoy back up to strength, we pressed on.
This is where flamingos breed out here.
So that's breeding, is it?
It's a fossil. It's not a fossil. It moved out about 2 years ago.
It's an ice flamingo.
Hey, no, look.
What now?
I know what creates this. Yes! Its legs are miles apart.
That's exactly how it was working.
You know David Attenborough's about to retire?
Can I just say,
What?
you look like a gay cowboy, and you look like a gay tailor.
Hey, you look like a terrorist with a broken windscreen wiper, and your face is ridiculous. Then Hammond starts to pick on my car.
What? Why haven't you turned it on? It's gathering electricity. So if you turn it off, the battery's not going to start on it. Turn it off and start it.
Hey, go on.
Turn it off and start it.
it.
Let's have some beautiful sound.
You ready?
Yes?
Are you ready?
Yes?
Behold.
Why did you turn it off?
Because he said it would.
Good luck, mate. Somebody will give you a
It'll be far. Don't go away. Goodbye.
sparks and got the lights going again. And then we came across some big birds. Wow! And then we saw even more wildlife. There's a cow. 2 cows, 3 cows.
Yes! We've done it! We had crossed the Macadie Caddy.
Trees! Life! Hey, did you ever think that you'd do that? I'm genuinely proud of it. I am.
Really, I'm startled that this isn't a car anymore. It's low suspension that's broken.
I'm absolutely delighted because I think the Macadie Caddy is one of the most unpleasant places I've ever been. It's just a big bowl of crap.
Despite this, they gave us a startling party.
That is amazing.
That's the moon. Yeah, that's the moon. Because of the dust from the pans, you get a moonrise
In orange.
I've got goosebumps.
I know a Philip Larkin poem about the moon. Would you like to hear it?
No.
MotorEasy.com. Driving entertainment on Dave. Sponsored by MotorEasy.com Gap Insurance.
Time is running.
New rules from the first
We need to take already.
I'll give you a second to jot that down.
Good.
You need a reliable Wi-Fi signal. You need BT Complete Wi-Fi. And right now, you can save over £70 on complete Wi-Fi and Superfast Fibre Essential. Just